please remember when you're going up and down the hill to stay on the stairs because we don't want to cause any further damage.
A little, what do you call it, crawfish?
So that points up like a witch's hat, and look to see what side the hole's on. Like this side is on the right-hand side, which matches up to this one, whereas this type of shell, it's on the left-hand side.
Tiffany King and I, she's a 6th grade teacher, we found out about the West Michigan Great Lakes Stewardship Initiative through some flyers that were given to us that were distributed to the schools, and so we decided that it sounded like a good project and we applied for the grant. Last year we did salmon project because our school theme was fish, so that's why we got into the salmon project. So when we designed our stewardship project, we wanted to build it around the salmon in the classroom. We got our salmon eggs last fall at the Little Manistee River Weir from the DNR, and we've been raising them. They hatch out around Thanksgiving break, and we start feeding them around right before winter break, and just watch them grow and clean the tank and take good care of them, and now we're releasing them.
Can we just dump them in?
Dang, swim away.
It is part of their classroom studies. They're going to do stream bank surveys, and they raise salmon in their classroom throughout the school year, and they're tying it all into watersheds and water quality. And you know, if they're raising the salmon, they want to provide a good habitat for the salmon as well. So that links in with that. Second year for the salmon raising, but it's their first time trying to connect it further into the community and the watersheds, and that's part of the Great Lakes Stewardship Initiative, which is where I'm from, and we're trying to connect schools with their communities to provide more meaningful learning opportunities that make a difference in the communities and the environment.
Oh, dang, my feet!
Like what plants are in the water.
Yeah.
And like the
Weather.
woody debris.
Oh, look, I found an eraser. No, that's a 22 bullet. Let
me see it.
That brown stick-like thing? That is
It's a stick bug.
I think it's caddisfly. Oh, right there. That's it. We have to, like, describe the vegetation and the habitat and what's kind of, like, in the water, and then describe what kind of bugs there are. These bugs live in the water, and if they, like,
The fish feed on.
yeah, it's what the fish eat, and if they die out, that means, like, the fish could die.
So by correcting this area, by stabilizing it, you're helping out the fishery, not only in the river, but also in the lake downstream.
These weigh about, like, I don't know, these could weigh about 10 pounds, maybe more.
The middle school got involved because they wanted to do a local project that had a community impact. So they wanted to help out with the erosion on site. Part of it is to actually mitigate the shoreline erosion, which is what the rock is behind me, to stabilize the shore, especially during high water, so it doesn't erode into the stream. Then the other part of the project is upland, is to planting trees, restabilizing the slope using native species, native grasses, native trees and shrubs.
Just to like help the environment and stuff, and to try saving more fish and not littering around the places and everything.
You get an experience firsthand instead of just like hearing about it. So
the temperature of the water and 62 Fahrenheit.
It's really been a great program, the Great Lakes Stewardship Initiative. I think the number one thing for me is it introduced me to local community partners that need help. So we've got all these students who can help, and we've got groups that want, help, and so it's kind of opened my eyes to a lot of opportunities for the kids.
Thank you, Whitehall, for helping the environment.